What's up guys, it's Strykar, and in this video I am going to show you how I got these curls and this super quick and simple eye makeup look, which I absolutely fell in love with. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So I already did my eyebrows off camera. As you can see, I used my e.l.f. dip brow, and we're going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And I'm just going to pat this in with my finger. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Must-Haves palette. And in here, I'm going to start with the shade Happy. And I'm going to go ahead and pat this in all over my eye. Basically just giving me a nude base to work with. Which is optional. If you want to skip this, feel free. My bun is falling off my head. We're going to use the shade Brave. And I'm going to take this into the outer corner of my eye and kind of just blend it in. I guess I'm going to also take this like through my crease and the outside of my eye. And then I'm going to take it underneath my eye as well. So our goal is to build this shade up so that we really only have to use one color. I think this is a really pretty neutral shade of brown, so that's kind of why I decided to use it. Okay, as you guys can see, I look like a raccoon, but it's fine. We are gonna fix that right now. So the next step, easy as pie, literally. All we did was use one eyeshadow, and next I'm gonna go ahead and with my Stila. What even is this? Oh, it's a liquid eyeshadow. So they come in these little tubes like lip gloss. So this shade that I have is kind of like a silvery brownish gold. It's really, really pretty, I think. And then it has a super easy applicator, just like a lip gloss. And I'm just gonna cut my crease with it. And then for the edge over here, I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. So of course you can leave the eyes just like this and just add lashes if you want. I look so scary. I look scary because my bun fell off my head and I look like a little boy. I think I'm gonna use my NYX Epic Ink Liner. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes, and I don't really know exactly where I got these from. Now I'm just going to go ahead and with some mascara, of course, and I'm going to touch up my lashes. This can definitely be a super quick get ready with me. You know what I mean? Like if you're New Year's Eve, you're really rushing around, seriously, this is what you need to do. Because you can definitely skip out on the liner, and you can definitely skip out on the lashes. Just go ahead in with mascara, and you're done. Okay, so while my eyelashes finish drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup off camera. Whew. Okay, I'm back and my face is done. So I decided to do my face off camera basically just because I figured on your New Year's Eve or whenever you decide to do this look, if you want to go without your face being done or whatever, since this is a super quick tutorial, I figured I would just leave that out and, you know, you can do whatever you want to your face or no face makeup. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Urban Decay highlighter in the shade Sin, and then I also want to use my Urban Decay. This is a single-use eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Half Baked. But I cracked it a while ago. Oh, every time I open it, it makes me so sad. It's like, I can't even show you. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Half Baked right here in the corner. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love, love, love this shade. Now I'm going to mix my other highlighter, my Urban Decay highlighter in the shade Sin with the Half Baked, so I can kind of get my face glowy, but I am going to go over top of that gold with a little bit of that Sin shade, just to kind of neutralize it, I guess you could say. So I just really want to do a neutral lip, and I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in the shade Whiskey. It's my all-time fave. I'm going to use the shade Incognito, and this is by the brand Bella Pierre Cosmetics. Okay, now we're moving on to our hair. Okay, so first step in a lot of my hairstyles, I always like to spray some dry shampoo. So I'm going to use the Batiste Dry Shampoo, Sassy Daring, and Wild. Now this is not only kind of clearing up my grease, because I get greasy so quick, but it's also adding some volume. And I really like Batiste. they should sponsor me. And this hairstyle that I'm about to show you can keep for a couple days as long as you get enough dry shampoo in there. But to curl my hair, I've literally had this thing forever, since like probably 7th grade. But it's been my favorite and never gave up on me. I think it was $25 from Target. This is a Remington. And I believe this is a 1/2 inch to 1 inch curling iron. I would love one that's smaller, but this is the smallest I have. So while it's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and section my hair. Now, we really want to section our hair in the smallest sections because you want to get really tiny curls. So let's do that. And I have my curling iron on 360, so we'll see where this goes. So the thing that kind of stinks for me is I have like pin straight hair all the time. I have no natural curl whatsoever, so it's kind of hard to hide pieces that don't get curled. I'm also trying to get as close to the root as I can. It's just really hard with some pieces. But if you do have any natural curl to you, this is going to be an easier style for you to pull off. If you don't feel like doing this New Year's Eve, you can always do this the night before. Usually tight curls like this, if you sleep with them in, they'll hold. And if you use product, of course, they'll hold even better for you. So like as I'm working up towards the top of my head, I am sort of taking smaller sections. It just kind of depends. Like certain areas, I just really want them tighter. I want super tight curls. I also didn't use any heat protectant, but that's just because I don't have any. I ran out like last week, but it's always good to use heat protectant on your hair. So if you have some at home and you do this style, I definitely advise you to use some. I think I got my whole head done. Okay, of course they're super curly right now, but I don't mind. Like, I love the big hair. I totally should have been born whenever my mom was born back in the 60s, so I could have experienced like 70s, 80s, 90s, just like all the big hair and crazy styles and stuff that's just like so right up my alley. And of course, if you choose, you can run your fingers through. Personally, I don't like to most of the time just because I like them to fall on their own, or you could even tease the root. But because I'm really not wearing this out tonight, I don't need it to super hold. This is definitely the finished look. I just love my hair like this, but I really think if I sleep on it like the night before, it kind of turns out better for me. And again, that's just something you're gonna have to kind of figure out what works best with your hair, especially if you have a little bit of a curl pattern to your hair. And I just threw on a sweatshirt for this video because I just wanted to be cozy, but of course if you pair this up with a fancy shirt, it looks like you spent all day on your look when really you just used 2 different eyeshadows and curled your hair. That's it. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe as usual. There's going to be tons of new videos coming soon on my channel on the new year. So happy new year in advance, and I'll catch you guys next time.